Ready? Mm-hmm. All right, so tell me about the story.
It's about this boy who visits this imaginary world called Elf World. And she makes some friends. She gets a little crocodile pet.
Okay. So this was a creative story, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did you do at the very beginning? You didn't just sit down and write this.
I had to plan it out.
How'd you plan it out?
I got a sheet of paper, and I had to write down the character's name and what they're like, how they act, and it took me a while.
Yep. Do you remember the program's name? Story?
Grammar marker.
Yep.
And I had to go through that.
So after you planned, what did you do?
I had to start typing.
Mm-hmm. What did you use to help you when you typed?
Read and write gold.
Okay. Did you use word prediction?
Not until later on.
Okay.
And I also had to do my edits
Okay.
at the very end.
So what did we do to edit it? Do you remember?
We printed my story out, and we kind of deleted some of the words and put periods.
Yep. How was your first copy? How was your first draft? What do you think? Was it pretty good? Pretty bad? Need some work
It
in
needed
between?
some work, and it needed a lot of periods.
Yeah, but I thought you did a pretty good job with your first draft.
I did, but I needed a lot of periods.
Well, that's why we do the editing process, right? So after we edited on paper, what did you do?
I went back and edited some of the stuff, and
On the computer?
then I continued typing my story.
Added a little bit more.
Yeah. And for my second edit, I edit a lot from kind of down here to the end,
Mm-hmm.
and I added a little more. And that's how I got my final draft of the story.
All right. So what was easy about this for you?
I think about some of the typing,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that's it.
What was difficult?
The planning.
Planning of it. Coming up with a good plan for your story. Well, I thought you did a great job. If you were going to write this story again, a different story, different characters, what would you do differently with your writing process or your story?
I would make it about animals.
Okay. So with your animal story, what changes would you make?
Instead of using people, I'd use animals for the characters.
Mm-hmm.
And where they live and everything.
Is there anything you try to do with your typing or writing or the words you put on paper? Is there something different that you might do?
Make these little quote thingies.
Yeah. Now you understand what those are, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Do you have anything else you would like to share with us about your story?
Yes.
What's that?
Making the characters was very hard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You had a lot of characters. Do you remember how many you had?
Yes. Then I had to add one more for the bad guy.
Yeah. You had to have a bad guy, right?
Yes.
Had to have a problem in the story.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, great job, Kai.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you.